Hello everybody, this is Kevin here. In this video is a comparison between the Blue Yeti, which I'm using right now, and the Blue Raspberry, which I'll be using in a second. The Yeti has been around for quite some time now, and it's been a really sturdy and reliable microphone for me. But with the new arrival of the Raspberry, this microphone might be obsolete for me because the Raspberry is so much smaller. So now I've switched over from recording with the Blue Yeti, and I'm now recording with the Blue Raspberry. Let me know down in the comments if you notice a significant difference between these two microphones. But in my time of usage, which has been about 3 weeks for both of these microphones, I've noticed that, well, I've been using the Blue Yeti for a long time actually, but 3 weeks of using the Raspberry, I have not noticed a significant difference between the two. I do think the Yeti is better, but not by a significant margin. And the Raspberry is so small, you can barely even see it in this video that I'm recording, so it's pretty amazing. I'm now back to using the Blue Yeti to record the audio for this video, and one difference that I have noticed between these two microphones is that it does seem like the Raspberry delivers a little bit more of a crispier sound, and that's not necessarily in a good way. I think the Yeti provides a little bit more of a natural sound, and that crispier sound that I've been noticing from the Raspberry is just a little bit more condensed sounding. Now, with that being said, both of these microphones seem to provide a consistent and realistic amount of bass. So one thing that you'll find with using premium microphones versus cheap $20 microphones is that the bass is extremely better and way more realistic. It gives you that sound that you'd find when you're listening to somebody on the radio. Alright, so I'm now back to using the Blue Raspberry, and another thing to keep in mind is that I'm giving you this analysis by wearing some decently high quality Sony earphones. So you have to keep in mind that most people that listen to audio are listening to it through maybe their cheaper Apple EarPods or a cheaper pair of headphones or even their laptop speakers or computer speakers. And those speakers might not always be of the best quality. They're probably not studio quality most likely for the average listener. So with that in consideration, people that are using low quality speakers probably won't notice a difference in sound between either of these microphones. And really, the only people that would be able to tell a difference would be those with studio quality headphones or speakers. So which of these two microphones would I recommend? Well, I've got to say I can't bash the Blue Yeti as I've had it now for about 4 years and it's not even obsolete at this point. It's probably the one piece of tech that I've owned for as long as I have with it not being obsolete. So the Blue Raspberry has been great to me and I plan on using it indefinitely into the future. It is a great high quality product made out of very high quality materials. So I really commend the Blue Microphone Company for creating such an outstanding product. Now, the big benefit that you're getting out of the Blue Raspberry that you wouldn't be getting with the Blue Yeti is that one, you can plug it into your iOS or Android devices. So this Blue Raspberry down here directly plugs into the Lightning connector that can be found, of course, on iPhones and iPads and iPod Touches. So that's something you cannot get from the Blue Yeti. So if you're doing a lot of on-the-go mobile recording, this is going to be the best option for you. Also, keep in mind that the Blue Raspberry is significantly smaller, as you saw before in that size comparison, than the Blue Yeti. So if you're not sure if you need a good quality microphone and you're going on a trip or something, it's not a big deal to throw the Blue Raspberry into your bag, whereas with the Blue Yeti, you're really carrying quite a load with you. Now, neither of these microphones really need to be used with pop filters, but I will say that if you do want to use a pop filter, good luck finding one that will work with the Blue Raspberry because it is so small in size. Whereas, and I'm not using it for this video just to keep things simple, but normally with my Blue Yeti, I use a pop filter, and there's plenty of bass on here that I can mount that pop filter to so that there's no problem with connecting it to the Blue Yeti. So pop filters work great with the Blue Yeti, but they don't work so well with the Blue Raspberry. However, I'm sure Blue will come out with their own special pop filter that will work with the Blue Raspberry in a matter of time. So finally, one last factor that you should consider is the pricing. The Blue Yeti right now is available at just a little bit over $100. I believe it's available at about $115. There's many different colors available and different editions. There is, I believe, a more upscale Pro model. This one is the more mid-range Blue Yeti model out there. But basically, for what you're listening to with the audio demo, that's about $115 for the Blue Yeti. Now, the Blue Raspberry is for sale now for $199. So with that price tag, it's almost twice as expensive. So you'd have to really think about if the portability feature and the ability to connect it to your mobile devices is worthwhile to you. And if it is, then it's probably a good deal just to go ahead and get the Blue Raspberry. So there's a lot of different factors here, but I hope this video helped in some way with you deciding which of these two microphones to purchase. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. If you're gonna buy either the Blue Yeti or the Blue Raspberry, check out the links that I have in the video description, as I'll take you right over to Amazon, where I bought both of these microphones, and it'll give me a nice little affiliate commission, which won't cost you a cent. So once again, if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and leave any questions you have down in the comment section below. Enough of me blabbing on. I'll see you guys in the next video. And also, don't forget, I have a full review of the Blue Raspberry on my channel. So check that out and have a good one. Thank you. What is going on, everybody? This is Kevin here, and in this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Blue Raspberry microphone. Now, starting off, I just wanted to let you know that this entire voiceover has been created with the Blue Raspberry. So if you're curious about the audio quality from this microphone, just listen to